Hey everybody, how are you? So in this video, we are going to talk about choice. So the choice I'm talking about here today is about choice of experience. It's about the choice at hand, every moment of every millisecond, God particle second that you can even think of. It's about a choice in every single thought. It's about the choice of you and who you decide you are. So one thing about choice that I had come to learn was that a lot of people actually are afraid of having choice because it makes them responsible. At the same time, choice is one of the best gifts that we have been given. And also, we have had so many ancestors and forefathers and generations of lifetimes that have literally fought for this freedom of choice, where we get to choose our experience. The thing about it is, I know when we come into this journey of choice, a lot of people start getting overwhelmed by there's too many choices and they no longer wish to make the choice. But I want you to understand what that means. We have the power to give up our power of choice and allow somebody else to choose for us. We also have the ability and power to make our choices. And so please realize that by saying that you don't wish to make a choice, that you don't make a choice, or you don't do this, or those are choices as well. Every single one of those are choices. By giving your choice to somebody else is a choice. By making a choice is a choice. By not making a choice is a choice. And so every single moment of everything is a choice. The way you decide to think in that moment is a choice. The way you decide to wake up is a choice. How you decide to live your day, how you decide to let something affect you, how long you decide to let something affect you, how you decide not to let something affect you at all, how you decide to react to a situation, how you decide to not react to a situation, how anything, every single moment is a choice, literally too. Brushing your teeth, going to the bathroom, all of these things, everything comes down to milliseconds of choice. And that is up to you as well if you wish to make these choices. And so I decided to appreciate the fact that we even have the freedom to have these choices. And for me, the easier route was to be appreciative of everything. The attitude of gratitude, which brought upon all these beautiful formulas. So the formulas that I have written have come from the appreciation of everything, and that is the basis of the formulas that I have come to and written and lived my life from. As well, I think it is the higher road to take for existence personally, because when you appreciate things, it truly shows you what was necessary for those things to even give you whatever it was. Most of us don't realize what it takes for us, or for someone to give something, or for the universe to give something, or for the situation to happen, or for that event to happen, or for whatever to happen. And we tend to not even look into what allowed all of that to happen. And from appreciation, I feel like it really brings you into the nitty gritty of everything that allowed that moment or whatever it was to arise. And it ends up showing you the beauty in everything that allows things to be the way they are just for you to see. And in so many ways, it is also what you had written for yourself. So many people have a hard time accepting that they allowed their lives to be a certain way. And the thing about it is, we do allow it because it's what pushes us to see what it is we need to see. Meaning that, and I'm sorry about this, but sometimes the trauma and tragedies we go through of life and death, of sickness, of seeing suffering and torture and all of that kind of stuff, some of that is there for us to finally be able to see. And sometimes it takes us beyond some horrors before we're able to see. But that's the point, is that it took you to get to that point before you were able to see. And so in many ways, that is also up to you, is because you didn't listen to this when it was milder. You didn't listen to this, and you didn't listen to this. It took this before you were able to listen. And that in itself is a whole nother lesson for people to see, is you had a choice here and here and here, but it took this before you were able to see. So that ends up becoming a formula on its own. Is that the formula that you wish to experience on? Or do you wish to choose to see from here? So you don't have to experience this, that you are able to experience the milder and see. And right there is a choice. At the same time, maybe you want to experience in the middle before you see, you know? So there's so much to that as well. As well, with choice and reaction, that's a huge one, is because when I was observing relationships before, and also so much of humanity, I mean, even up to now, but it's less and less because we're becoming more conscious, was based on just reaction. We wouldn't even know what caused the reaction, and we would continue to fuel the reaction because we didn't know where it came from. And yet, we have the ability to step back and to see a situation before reaction. But we weren't raised like that. We were literally raised to be fuses, just to blow up. And so much of that was because so much of us don't understand truly ourselves. And we've come to a time now where it's literally making us go within to understand ourselves, to understand humanity from inside out, so that the inside is what we're living outside. Because in truth, the outside is what we're living inside. Everything in life that we have seen on the outside so far is what we have been going through inside. There has been so much suffering within our humanity as peoples, and we're able to change that by healing ourselves within, so that our outside world can be reflective of that. And that's what's happening now, and it's so beautiful. So I just wanted you to know that literally every moment we do have choice, and it's up to you if you wish to see that choice or not. It's also up to you if you wish to make those choices. But I do wish you to know that in every moment of time, you have been making choices, either consciously or unconsciously. And it's up to you to decide if you wish to take those power of choices to yourself consciously and to make these decisions. At the same time, realize too, you choose your journey. So it can be overwhelming, or it could be imbalanced, or it can be underwhelming. And it's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you how you wish to face these things. You also don't have to go through the journey on a long journey. You can decide to make it a short journey. But understand what that means too. Normally, short journeys mean that the lessons are going to come at you hard and fast. And it's up to you to decide if you wish to learn them hard and fast. Or you can say that that's not true, that you can learn them in a short period of time, easy and smooth. I mean, right there is so many decisions. But it really is up to you what you decide to write for your life experiences. So anyways, I love you all, and just remember how important choice is, and that we all have a right to make all these choices by our birthright. So please remember that, and choose happiness and love, and choose you. Choose the life you have always wanted to live, that you've known innately that you have. You've just forgotten because of everything that has been put upon us in the conditions that we have been raised in the training that we have been raised in. And just allow yourself to be you. Forgive all those things and thank all those things. Everything, when you come from a place of love, truly leads you to yourself and where you wish to go. I love you all. Thank you for being here in this time. Thank you for choosing to be you. And thank you for choosing to be you grounded. That is the difference. I love you all, and I'm very, very excited for these times of new beginnings where we can literally all live as who we choose to be consciously. I am, you are, we are. Let's be human beings together. So exciting. Lots of love. Choose love.